Hello, in this video we will be discussing about chi-square distribution. Okay, so many of us have already studied chi-square distribution in statistics. In fact, we have studied about different kind of distribution starting from normal distribution to uniform distribution, multinomial, logistic, exponential. Okay, so we in this video tutorials which I am creating, we are basically learning about how we can use or how we can create these distributions, how we can visualize these distributions in Python in Jupyter Notebook, okay, using the random library. So if you want to understand in depth that what are these distributions, then you can refer to the statistics section in the data monk. So you will be able to see about these different distributions. Okay. So chi-square distribution. Chi-square distribution is used as a basis to verify the hypothesis. Okay. So we already know about different, like we have know about the null hypothesis and the alternate hypothesis. So chi-square distribution is used as a basis to verify the hypothesis. It has two parameters, df or the degrees of freedom, and size, which is the shape of the returned array. Okay, so for an example, let's say that I want to draw out a sample for chi-square distribution with degree of freedom 2 and size 2 into 3. That is, I want a chi-square distribution with the degree of freedom 2 and the size I want is 2 rows and 3 columns. So for doing that, we will have to the very first step is importing the relevant libraries, okay, the relevant modules. So we will have to import the random module from the NumPy library. So I will write import NumPy, sorry, from NumPy, from NumPy, import random. Okay, from NumPy, we have to import random. I will execute this cell by pressing Shift and Enter. So we have successfully imported the random module from the NumPy library. And in the next line, I will create a chi-square distribution. So for creating a chi-square distribution with degrees of freedom 2 and the size will be 2 rows and 3 columns. So I will write random dot chi-square and inside the bracket I will have to write the degrees of freedom. So df is equal to 2 and size is equal to inside the bracket 2 comma 3. Okay, next I want to print x, so I will write print and inside the bracket x, shift and enter. So we have successfully created chi-square distribution with degrees of freedom 2 and the size is 2 rows and 3 columns, as you can see. Okay, alright. Then moving on, we need to visualize the chi-square distribution. So I want to add new cells below it. So I'll click on this blank space and then I'll type B. Okay. So we need to visualize. So visualization of chi-square distribution. So I'll press escape and M to make this a markdown cell. Now you can see that markdown is written when I click on this cell. That means that I can use this cell for typing texts. So I will type hashtag and then I'll type visualization, visualization of chi-square distribution. Okay, if I press shift and enter, it will look something like this. So visualization of chi-square distribution. So for visualizing, as we know that we will require few libraries like matplotlib and seaborn. So we will import the pyplot module from the matplotlib library. So we will be writing import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Okay, and in the next line I'll be writing import cborn as SNS. Okay. And now I'll be writing SNS dot dist plot. So suppose I'm creating and then I'm visualizing together. So I want to create a chi-square distribution with degrees of freedom 1 and the size will be equal to 1000. So I can do that. So inside that dist plot, I will write random dot chi-square. I'm just combining the creating and visualizing statement. So SNS dot dist plot is the creating is the visualizing statement, and random dot chi-square is I'm writing for creating the chi-square distribution. So random dot chi-square, and inside I'll write degrees of freedom df is equal to 1, and size I want to be 1000. So size is equal to 1000, and then I'll write plt dot show. Okay, shift and enter. Okay, so as you can see that this is what our distribution looks like. Okay, this is what our distribution looks like. Now suppose that I do not want the histogram, so I can write that histogram is equal to false. Okay, so I'll write histogram is equal to false f capital, and then shift and enter again. Okay, so it will be looking something like this. It will be looking something like this. All right. Okay, so moving on, we now go to the Rayleigh distribution. Okay, as you can see on the top, the name is Rayleigh distribution. Okay, so let me just scroll down. Yes, so Rayleigh distribution is used in signal processing. It is used in signal processing. It basically has two parameters, scale or the standard deviation, which decides how flat the distribution will be. By default, it is 1, and then it has the size or the shape of the returned array. Okay, so suppose that I want to draw out a sample for Rayleigh distribution with scale of 2 and size 2 into 3. So I want to draw a sample. I'm adding a comment line. So I want to draw a sample for Rayleigh distribution. For Rayleigh distribution, I want to draw a sample for Rayleigh distribution. Okay, with scale of 2, with scale of 2. Okay, and the size I want is 2 into 3, and size which I want, size equal to 2 into 3. Okay, 2 into 3. Alright, so for doing this, we will simply write x is equal to random, x is equal to random dot Rayleigh. Okay, and inside we will be mentioning the scale. So the scale I said it is 2, and the size is 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so the scale I'm writing is equal to 2, comma, size is equal to, inside the bracket I'm writing 2 comma 3. Okay, and I want to print this, so I will be writing the print statement, print x, okay, and shift and enter. So as you can see that we have successfully created a Rayleigh distribution, okay. So it is of 2 rows and 3 columns, and the scale or the standard deviation of this distribution is 2, okay. All right, so I hope that there is no doubt up till here, okay. So moving on, now we move on to the visualization of the Rayleigh's distribution. Okay, so now we move on to the visualization. So let me write visualization. So I will just make this a markdown line and write visualization, shift and enter. Okay, and I'll add cells beneath. Okay, so now I want to visualize the Rayleigh's distribution. So we have successfully already imported the matplotlib and the Seaborn modules, Seaborn library. So now we can simply write sns dot dist plot, okay, and inside I'll be writing random dot Rayleigh, okay, random dot Rayleigh, and inside I'll be writing the size. So size, suppose that I want 1000, and I'm not I'm not specifying the scale. So since I'm not specifying the scale, by default the scale will be taken as 1, okay. So I'm just specifying the size, and I do not want a histogram, so I'll be writing hist is equal to false, okay, and then I'll write plt dot show. I'll write plt dot show opening and closing bracket, and I'll press shift and enter. So as you can see that this is what our distribution looks like, okay. So this is the visualization of the Rayleigh's distribution, okay. So if I want to add histogram, then I'll simply either I'll just erase the entire thing, so by default it will be shown, by default the histogram is shown, or I can just write histogram is equal to true, and I just press shift and enter once again. So this time we will be able to see the curve along with the distribution, along with the histogram, okay. All right, moving on. So now we will discuss the similarities between the Rayleigh's and the chi-square distribution, okay. The similarity between the Rayleigh and the chi-square distribution. So at unit standard deviation and 2 degrees of freedom, okay, at unit standard deviation and, just 1 second, and 2 degrees of freedom, Rayleigh and chi-square represent the same distribution. So the Rayleigh and the chi-square can represent a same distribution, but there are 2 conditions. So what is the first condition? The standard deviation should have the value unity, or the standard deviation should be equal to 1, and the degrees of freedom, that should be equal to 2. So if these 2 conditions are fulfilled, then the Rayleigh's distribution will be equal to the chi-square distribution. Okay, so I hope that this tutorial is clear, and then in the next video we will move on to the U functions in the NumPy, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Till then, bye, take care.